Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Crafting with Cosplay Fabrics. My name is Indra and today I'm going to show you how to make a spiky EVA foam shoulder piece. I'm going to start by creating all of the spikes, and all I do is knead and shape the foam clay, and I just roll it into these spike kind of cone pieces until I get the shape that I want. I made a bunch of different ones in different sizes so that I can use for this project. Once I had all those done, I left them to dry overnight, but if you feel like it needs more time, please do this part first before including them onto the shoulder piece. Next, I'm going to be making the shoulder piece, and I've kind of covered this type of tutorial before, so I'm kind of going to go kind of quickly about it. It's just that pattern transferring onto the 5mm EVA foam, cutting it out, and then it's gluing all of the pieces together. For this, I'm going to be using contact cement, and what I do is just put contact cement on all of the edges that I want to glue together, and I leave them to get very tacky and almost dry. And once that is done, then I put them together very carefully and very slowly, making sure that everything matches up. All the notches match up, all the little markings that I made, and all of the edges match up. And I do this for the two parts that I'm doing for this particular tutorial, since this is two pieces that kind of overlap over each other. Next, I'm going to be heat shaping, and all I do is take a heat gun to the EVA foam and fold it, kind of bend and fold until I get that shoulder-like shape. Next, to make sure that I have both pieces in the right place, I kind of mark it in the front and in the back using a metallic Sharpie, as you can see. That way I know where to glue the pieces. I use contact cement for this part as well, and I do the same thing, just kind of putting the glue where I'm going to put the pieces together. Once those are dry and tacky, then I put the shoulder pieces together. And this is how you get that base shoulder piece. Very basic shape. Next, I'm going to be doing all of the spikes. I understand that this particular tutorial, I'm not showing how to cover that gap, but you can do that if you really want to. I'm just going to glue all of the spikes together. And I'm just kind of placing them as I see that they would look nice, and all I do is just hot glue them onto the shoulder piece. And once I have that, I'm going to go ahead and cover the base of each spike. And what I did is I just cut 2mm EVA foam strips, and it's just basically wrapping that little strip around. So I just kind of go each one by one, just kind of figuring out how long that little strip needs to be, cut it, and then just glue it into place. And I use hot glue for this part as well, but if you prefer, you can also use contact cement for this. I try to work little by little, like in pieces, so take your time doing this because you're working against like a rounded surface. So I do recommend working in little pieces or in sections. That way you can glue it, also not getting glue onto the rest of the shoulder piece. And once you have that done, it's basically repeating that onto all of the other spikes. And that's it. And that is your spiky shoulder piece. I hope that you like this tutorial, and I hope that this helps you for your future cosplay plans. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks featuring Cosplay Fabrics. See you soon. Bye bye.